Welcome to Kognito Key. I am so thrilled you're tuning in today. Look, we're going to be unlocking the absolute secret to making any business stand out in a ridiculously crowded market. But hey, to really get it, let's play a quick game right off the bat.
Tell me, what instantly comes to mind when you hear the phrase 2-minute noodle? Just think for a second. Right, I can almost guarantee the word Maggie just popped straight into your head. But why is that? Why on earth do we automatically connect a totally generic product with one highly specific brand?
Well, that instant connection, that is the sheer power of a unique selling proposition, or USP. It's basically a single, super powerful statement that completely defines what a business stands for. Think of it as the exact reason a customer grabs your product off a packed supermarket shelf instead of, your competitors. Whether it's unbeatable quality, a killer price, or lightning-fast delivery, your USP tells the whole world exactly why you are better. So where did this game-changing idea actually come from? It was coined way back in the 1940s at the Ted Bates ad agency, but it was really made world famous by the advertising legend Rosser Reeves. See, Reeves had this really strict rule. Every single ad must make a specific, unique promise to the consumer, a promise that your competitors simply haven't made and honestly cannot make. Okay, let's dive into this and break down the exact meaning behind the acronym itself. First up, unique. This means your product claims a special characteristic that absolutely no other brand out there is claiming. Second, selling. The claim has to be believable, highly desirable, and add real, tangible value to a customer's life. And third, proposition. This is a rock-solid promise assuring your customers that their specific needs will absolutely be fully met. Moving on to famous brand USPs, let's look at exactly how top companies make their unique promise. Take this completely iconic example from Apple. Think different. Now, Apple wasn't just selling computers here, right? They were selling a distinct identity. Their USP wasn't about, RAM or hard drive space. It was a direct promise to the creatives, the innovators, the rule breakers. It perfectly separated them from literally every other tech company out there.
And you know what? A USP doesn't even have to be about physical features at all. Just look at L'Oréal Paris with their slogan, "Because you're worth it." They brilliantly pull people in on a deeply emotional level. They aren't just selling makeup or hair care. They're actually selling self-worth and confidence. It gives the customer a highly personal, relatable reason to buy.
Then, of course, there's KFC's totally unforgettable slogan, "It's finger-licking good." It is simple, it's memorable, and it's focused entirely on a highly desirable quality of the product itself. In just 4 simple words, it tells the customer exactly what sensory experience to expect the moment they take a bite.
And finally, let's look at IKEA. To create a better everyday life for many people. This statement just perfectly embodies the proposition part of our formula. IKEA is clearly promising that your practical lifestyle needs, like finding functional, beautiful home goods, will be satisfied. It's just a beautifully articulated benefit for the everyday consumer.
So the crucial point is, what actually makes a winning USP? Well, you need 5 essential components. First, clear benefits that actually attract people. Second, it has to be emotive, pulling people in through relatability. Third, a key difference separating you from your competitors. Fourth, a key selling point, which is the absolute most desirable quality that drives your sales. And fifth, a competitive advantage, proving that you completely outperform the rest. Now, you might be wondering, how do you actually find your own USP? Well, you definitely can't just guess. It requires deep, deep research into your product and a really honest understanding of its true usefulness. You have to match the specific needs of your target customer with a compelling, unbreakable promise. And once you find that perfect overlap, you stand by it, and it will naturally attract your ideal audience. Which brings us to the absolute most important question of all. What unique promise will your business make to the world? Really take some time to think deeply about what makes you entirely different. If you found value in this concept today, please go ahead and hit that like button, share this explainer with a friend, and absolutely make sure to subscribe to Kognito Key so you never miss out on our future visual explainers. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one.